On EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the NFC West. We can hardly wait for the start of this one, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, ready for this battle in the NFC West, a division of haves and have-nots of late, division that's produced the NFC representative to the Super Bowl for 4, Greg, of the last 6 years.
Yeah, it's very top-heavy, and it's really interesting to see kind of how that baton has been passed. San Francisco and LA, they've really been the belle of the ball over the most recent years. But it wasn't very long ago that the best team in football arguably was the Seattle Seahawks. And then you look what's going on down in Arizona. They probably surprised some people last year. They feel like they have their long-term stability at the quarterback position with that new staff. So I wouldn't be surprised if halfway through this year, we look at the NFC West and say, this is one of the better divisions in football.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Cardinals come out. They're led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray, first overall pick in 2019. Wows you with those highlight plays over the years. Off the injury, Greg, the Cardinals quarterback, is once again the exciting Kyler Murray.
Quarterbacks like him are just so hard to defend, Mike, because not only can they beat you with their arm and their ability to process and spread the ball out to the other playmakers, but it's their ability to hurt you when things break down. It's just hard to defend plan B, plan C. You might defend plan A really well, but man, I'll tell you, you just can't simulate his speed in practice. You can't simulate his ability to make guys miss and extend plays. And when that coverage breaks down or that defensive front doesn't get home, he can make you pay in a lot of different ways. A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Murray now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He finds his man. It's Dortch. 12 yards on that hookup. It's an Arizona first down. Here's Murray to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Connor going to try to pull his way in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. To throw is Murray. That is caught by the tight end, Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He's got it, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here is Bell on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion over Samuel. Purdy now on 2nd down. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. On the ground is Mason. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
The 49ers out to punt this one. DJ Dallas, the return man. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Now Prater to tack on the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here is Bell on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Isaac Guerrero, the intended target, coming out of the backfield. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So the hope is your 1 3rd down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Whoa. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Murray. That's to the right side, caught by McBride. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now Murray. That's caught. It's the tight end, Tip Ryman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
To say this group has started strong here in the 1st quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Connor. And just a short pickup there to the 35. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to Connor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 14-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's going to go up top here for McBride.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So, 4th down, and the veteran Matt Prater on for the Cards. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Cardinals stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here is Bell on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive, as they'll begin here with 1st down. And he'll be taken down around the 29-yard line. Second and 7. Purdy works out of the pistol. Off he goes.
Well, Mike, this is not somebody that you're usually afraid of beating you with his legs, but every now and then he can do just enough to extend the play. That's exactly what he did here. Picks up enough yardage, converts the first down.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. In trouble, and down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. Two different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
So Kittle comes in motion. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Third and long. Purdy to throw. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Well, I can promise you that's not what they had in mind when they called that play. They're thinking either catch the defense in deep, soft coverage, or maybe get lucky in their blitzing. In this case, they get neither and pick up a minimal gain.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is first and 10. Here's Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
On second down, here's a run with Connor. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line. Third and 5. Now it's Murray. And this ball incomplete on third down.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
So on fourth down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The 49ers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Cardinals offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Murray. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now that's obvious, but this is one of those that still gives defensive players a...
And this is going to be in work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. He's got his man downfield, it's Debo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So the longer that play progressed, the more difficult it is to cover that crossing route. So what's the key? It starts with pass protection. Give the quarterback time to stay with his receiver and not be forced to check that ball down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
On second down, Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Purdy again. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Back to the air again is Purdy. Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Cards offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. This is caught down that right sideline. That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing again is Murray. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again is Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Again, it's Murray. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Murray's going to throw again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Murray now on second down.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Third and goal. Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The 49ers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
A first down throw for Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
First and 10. Gonna work Connor in the middle here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. We'll try and run for this with Connor. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. Wow! A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver, leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up 1st down.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Connor. And he will fight his way to the end zone. James Conner. Touchdown, Arizona. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Samuel gonna see what he can do. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Brock Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throwing the out route, and Ayuk has it. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it at the 3. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Cardinals offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, the drive begins with Connor. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Connor. And he gets this up close to the 40. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Leonard Floyd, the veteran who got to the quarterback.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Murray. He'll try to run for it. A gain there of 24 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Power run inside. Here's Connor. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga, on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now it's Murray. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Murray with a give to Connor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again here to Connor. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Murray. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Now Prater to tack on the extra point. It's up and through, and the Cardinals will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Samuel gonna see what he can do. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We have to give some credit to the offense. They're doing their part as they try to claw their way back into this game. On their previous drive, touchdown. That big play now has them potentially on another scoring drive. If they can get some defensive stops and keep this up offensively, this game could start getting real interesting.
Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll drop this for Mason. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around, so at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll run. This is Mason. Marked down at the 6. A run. And here's Mason. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. This one caught at the 4.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. It is brought in the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Dallas. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense, and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. On the give. This is Connor. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and long. Running here is Connor. And he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a 4th down.
Well, if you're going to run the ball in the middle of this defensive line, you better block the big man in the middle, Mike. What a great job, not only defeating his blocks, but being able to penetrate enough to take the ball carrier down for a loss. That is a great play by the big man inside.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Niners offense headed back to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here's 2nd and 2. So Kittle comes in motion. On 2nd down, Purdy. Now he'll run it. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the 1st down in the process. A gain there of 13 yards.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Stop his feet, make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
Pass brought in by Samuel. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground is Mason. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go play action with Purdy. Samuel there to make the catch. And the Niners are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
To throw, it's Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. To the goal line and in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Purdy on 1st down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, that tip ball, I think, just saved a huge play because this offense found something. They had an open target with a lot of room to run, and unfortunately for them, the defender gets his hand on the ball, and that went away pretty quick.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Caught. This is Ayuk. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First and 10. Purdy. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. It is 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Jennings. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Back to the air is Purdy. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
All right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? They'll throw again with Purdy. That's caught! So they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Dortch now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle, Connor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Murray keeping it himself. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. A bit of a surprise, this one on paper. You figure this would have been a difficult assignment, trying to win away from home against a team of this caliber. No problems, though. They find a way to get it done. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.